What's up, everybody? So we're back outside the shop working on the shop build. Now, I know that I said that we were going to be working on the shop build knife, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to talk more about that in the outro, but I absolutely want to get into the siding on this shop to make it really start looking like a shop. And I know that we've gradually been doing that, making it look more and more and more and more like a shop, but getting the siding up is one huge step in the right direction when it comes to making this actually start matching the other shop. Because I'm using the same type of siding that's on the existing 12x12. Once it's all done, we're gonna end up painting it all to include the 12x12. We're gonna put new trim on everything, make everything look like it's one cohesive shop and like it was never an add-on. So that's gonna look pretty cool. But guys, let's go ahead, let's jump into this video and let's start getting this siding put up. Let's get it. Whew. Well, hopefully they're all as easy as that. It wasn't. hell yeah. Okay. It's too hot to be trying to figure this crap out. But we are square, we're even. Now all I gotta do is like 3 more sheets right here, and that'll finish out the amount of siding that I have right now. I still gotta go get 3 more sheets to finish out the corners. There's 3 inches here, 3 inches on the other side. There'll be a little bit on that side, and then of course finishing out where the main entrance door is, the big door, all that stuff. Whew. We'll put a couple more screws in here, get these cut down, and put them in place. So I'm probably gonna have some people ask why this sheet isn't the same length as this sheet. Now, the reason behind that is this line right here, this edge, is just under 8 feet, and these are 4x8s, so that point just happened to be a couple inches shy of 8 feet, so I was able to do one whole sheet there. This section is a lot taller than that. It's about 10 feet tall, so was gonna run out of length. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna be putting a piece up here, and then of course filling in this space that goes right here. Now, the whole point behind that is I'm gonna end up doing a 1x trim. So it's gonna be a 1x all the way down, all the way to the end, and it's gonna end up looking like I was covering a split right here, but technically I won't be. But that 1x is gonna end up covering this seam, and it's gonna be part of the actual trim for the doorway right here. So that's all gonna be covered. It's gonna look like it's all supposed to be there, but this is, you know, the little bit of the Tetris that we've got to play in order to make all this stuff fit. Now, I am gonna end up trimming everything with 1x's. I'm gonna be redoing all of the trim on this shop because it is absolutely just deteriorating, all that trim that's on there. I don't know how old this shop is. It's been here for the 5 years that we've been here, plus however many years before that. So it needs to have all the trim replaced anyways, and I'm gonna be painting everything. So we're gonna be painting the walls, the trim, all of that stuff, which is why I'm also not worried about this being so close to the concrete, because everything's gonna get sealed, it's gonna get painted. I'm gonna end up, you know, actually sealing this wood and the ground kind of together so that no water can get up underneath it. So all of that's gonna be sealed and everything, but I just wanted to make sure you understood why this piece, plus on the back wall, why there's one long piece and then a whole bunch of shorter pieces, It's just because you gotta end up working them together to make everything fit how it's supposed to fit. Now, I was only able to pick up 9 sheets of this, so I need about 13, and I've just gotta wait until they actually get that in, and hopefully they can get some in tomorrow. If they get some in tomorrow, we'll go ahead and finish this in this video. If not, you'll be seeing an outro here pretty soon. Yeah, hopefully y'all understand why I'm doing this now. And in the outro, I'll talk about a couple other things that I'm gonna end up doing when we get to that point. So, yeah. So, I was able to go ahead and actually get the rest of the wood that I needed. Hopefully, this should be enough to finish out what we're gonna be doing. And we'll see how that goes. But all I need to do now is cut one of these down, finish off the wall on the back side, in between the fence, the little narrow area, and then we're going to go ahead and start doing the main entrance door, get that wrapped up, and then fill in some of the little pieces here and there. That's the plan. We'll see how much we can get finished in this episode. It's going to be a lot better when it comes to putting it up. Not being here is heavy. Oh, that's good. Different manufacturers making the wood. Everything lines up pretty good. Alright guys, let's go ahead and wrap this Shop Talk Tuesday up here. Now, again, of course, I know that this is not a knife build, but it is a build that's going to help me build knives. And I'm super excited about the process, and I'm happy that I've been able to get as much done as I have been able to. It was kind of one of those things where it was hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, you know, trying to get the concrete stuff set up and trying to get a game plan for how I was gonna do the framing and all that stuff was taking forever. And then once I got the concrete done, again, I needed to revise the design plan and all that. But once it started, it's just been going. I've been so into this, getting this thing to the point that we're at right now and all the stuff that we have coming up. I mean, think about it this way. We've got it fully sided. So the only thing that I have to do is trim work, put some doors up, and it's fully enclosed. Well, minus the roof, of course. But the whole entire, all the walls and all that stuff, it'll be closed, which is really cool. Now, the order of operations for the shop moving forward, we of course need to get some of the trim work done. So I am gonna have to do the trim that actually goes all the way down the roof line. So where the roof meets the siding, I've got to get that trim on there, and then I've got to get a coat of paint on all of that as well. Because once we put the drip edge on, if I don't paint it before that, you'll have bare wood underneath that drip edge, and then it'll end up having issues later down the road. So I want to make sure that the whole entire corner of this is fully painted and before we do any of the roofing. So we're going to have trim all the way around the whole entire top, and then we're going to go ahead, paint that, you know, do a prime coat, do a paint coat, and then have that part done. Go ahead, finish out the roof, and then we're going to start focusing on doing trim for like the corners, and then we're going to get the doors situated, get them fully trimmed out, and then I can start focusing on the inside, which is going to be putting up the walls on the inside, you know, doing the actual walling material, doing up the pegboard, doing all that stuff, building workbenches and all of that. So y'all have a lot to look forward to. Now, because we still have so much stuff going on with the shop, I am going to be releasing the knife build series on between Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. One of those days y'all are going to get the video for things like the Camp EDC knife that we're working on, finishing up a couple other things, plus also working on the fantasy build that I've got going on right now. I'm gonna do a lot of that stuff. So you will have 2 videos a week, which is gonna be one, working on the shop Talk Tuesday. I figured building the shop is the best thing to have on the Shop Talk Tuesday. And then we'll also have the videos on the weekends for the knife builds. So you'll get every single week shop build plus knife build. And I'm not gonna do them all time lapse on the knife build. I'm gonna do them full Shop Talk Tuesday build series style, where I'm gonna be talking about what we're doing in the process. I'm gonna be putting pop-ups on the screen. I'm gonna be telling you what grits I'm using and all that stuff. So they will still be full videos. They're not gonna be all time-lapsed videos. So you'll have that to look forward to. Now, this has been a long outro, but guys, I wanted to make sure y'all understood what was going on, what we have to look forward to, and where we're going. Guys, if y'all would, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And for one, thank y'all for helping me hit 30,000 subscribers. That is absolutely freaking awesome. Now all we got to do, hit 50, 75, and then 100. So I can get one of those little play button things. Guys, that's the end of this one. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all stay safe out there. I'll catch y'all next time.